back to shared calendars. Let's see how these shared calendars work by adding an event. Now, there's something that you need to understand when you add an event. As I said in the beginning, these shared calendars work only while you're inside of the RackSpace calendar, your webmail calendars. They will not work with Outlook. Some versions of Outlook it'll work with, some it will not, and there's just too many in there to attempt to figure out how's it going to work and who's it going to work with. So they make the blanket statement, only use your shared calendars while in RackSpace. And there's two ways to add an event. You can add an event such as, we're going to make this test 20 on virtual. We're going to schedule this for the 24th. We're going to start the event at 9:30. At 10 o'clock, we're going to end at 12:30. And I can put notes in this section. Now I can invite an attendee. This invitation is just that. It goes to the person as an email, and they are invited to accept it or deny it or tentatively change it. This invitation, if opened up with inside of the RackSpace webmail application and accepted, will automatically place this on a person's shared calendar. If they open it up inside of Outlook and accept it through Outlook, you will get an acceptance invitation, but it will not be integrated with the calendars. I say that again. When sending an invitation, and the invitation is accepted, if it is accepted here with inside of the RackSpace account, it is going to be put on the calendar. If it is accepted inside of Outlook, you will receive an email that the person has accepted the invitation, but it will not be written to the shared calendar. Outlook and the shared calendars are two separate applications. They don't talk to each other. You can add an attendee by going to your contacts and simply adding them, such as I just added myself here. And you can also type in their address. And now we have two attendees for it. There's alerts or reminders. The first one is an alert and the other one is an email. Emails work this way. You set your email alert for however many minutes, hours, or days, or weeks you want in advance, and an email will be sent to that person based on what you set here, reminding them that they have this appointment. An alert is a pop-up. Let's see one of these alerts. Here we go. This is a pop-up alert. This alert only works with inside of the RackSpace email. It will not create an alert for Outlook. Shared calendars and Outlook are two separate things, two separate programs. Understand the difference and use them appropriately. I'm now sending this invitation, and it's asking me, do I want to send this to the people that I've added as guests? Yes, of course I do. An invitation has now been sent. The person has to receive that invitation and accept that invitation for it to be placed on their calendars. Note, however, that it showed up immediately on your calendar. On the shared calendar, it's right here. It also tells you who you sent the invitation to. So even though it may not get written to an individual person's calendar because you're using Outlook, it's always still on your master calendar that everybody has access to. This is how you create an invitation. Let's look how we create a specific instance of writing to somebody's calendar. Again, we do the add event, but this time the event that we're going going to add it directly to someone's calendar. It's now being added to my calendar. I'm going to make this an all-day event. And I don't have to add an attendee. Why? Because I'm writing it directly to my calendar. You are writing it directly here. You're not inviting them for the task. You're telling them there's a task and for it to be put there. It's going to show up right here. Note that that particular task did not show up on your calendar. It is only going to show up on my calendar. Here you go. Showed up on my calendar. Now, test 21, the one that we sent an invitation, it's not on my calendar, is it? It's closed off your calendar, so you're going to see Mac. Test 20 isn't there. Why? It was sent as an invitation, and I have not yet accepted it. This is the difference between the two. You can write directly to somebody's calendar, or you can invite them. This includes how to create an event, either as an invitation or as a directed task. The next video is going to show you what happens when the person receives that particular invitation.